Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Boy, you guys have started the party without me. Lots of people are already chatting. That's awesome. Uh, let's see. So, Dawn's asking another day of Halloween. Yeah, you bet, Dawn. I am full on into my Halloween mode. And we have such a small opportunity to craft for Halloween, so I love to take advantage of it. So let me know if you can hear me okay and if you can see me okay before we jump in. So my 7 days of Halloween started a couple days ago, and I've seen some of your guys' comments already. So I hope that you guys are liking the series. I really try to go above and beyond for that series. I truly do. Um, I love being a creator, and I love creating for Halloween. So it's something that I just say that I have to do every year because I really really enjoy it. And I don't know if you guys caught my last impromptu live where I was talking about what I'm going to do next year. Um, and that's my dilemma, right? I mean, I really like to be a creator. I really like to pull out my artistic ability because I think I do all right with it. I think I'm pretty creative. And the business side is taken away from me being a creative. So I don't know if you guys caught my rambling the other day, but I'm still trying to figure that out. So we'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. But today we're going to play. So I was, it's a constant struggle to keep my studio and my craft room clean. Um, so I was kidding today because I'm getting uh, my kits out for my apothecary class. So today's Sunday. So I think today or tomorrow is going to be the last day to sign up for the class. So if you want to get a ticket, I'm going to be shutting down registration in the next couple of days because I got to get my kits out. So I've been doing that today, getting all the kits out, um, and I'm going to get those out tomorrow. But there's still some things I need to do to prep for the class. So I'm going to close the registration so that way I can get the kits out and not have to worry about that anymore. So, so that's what I've been doing today. And like I said, it's like a constant effort to clean my craft room. I've been listing some of my cards because I have too many cards. So I've been listing all my cards, trying to get them moving for the holidays. Um, so yeah, so just trying to get organized. And in that organization, um, I found a couple of things that I had forgotten about. So that's what we're going to play with this year. So let me go ahead and transition down, and we will get something going here. All right. So let's see. Camera overhead. Take a breath. All right. Okay. So yes, 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 yes. More Halloween. But today we're going to make a little mini book. Um, so like I said, I've been listing my Halloween cards and my Christmas cards. I've been putting together like bundles because I think handmade cards are great Christmas gifts. So I've been putting together bundles of my cards. Number one, to move them because I have so many. But number two, in case people want to give those as gifts, because I know a lot of people, at least my family, I don't know about a lot of people, but some people like to get handmade cards, like a set so they can use throughout the year. So that's what I've been working on. But yeah, so I found these, and these were kits I made last year. And I thought we would make one of these little books. And then I have 2 extra kits, you guys, that I listed in the shop. So if you like what you see, you can get, there's 2 of these in the shops that I just listed minutes ago. So if you want to make one of these, you're going to have an opportunity with these 2 kits. And they're a little different. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but you'll see what I'm talking about here. All right, so let's dump this out. So yeah, we got this little charm here. And these are like mini books. So here's the base, here's the paper. So I've cut it all out. And then these are going to be the front and the back. So there's that. And then this is what ties the book together. And then lots of little embellishments in here. All right, so let me just kind of get organized. All right, so, and there should be, yeah, there should be a book binder here too. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is glue this down. So yeah, so my 7 days of Halloween started Friday, and I started out with a bang, right, with creepy cards. But I do some cute ones as well, you guys. So, but I love to get my creep on. It was so much fun creating that series. And now I have to start thinking about Christmas, right? I don't normally do like 12 days of Christmas. I mean, gosh, it was a challenge to just get my 7 days going. But for Christmas, typically what I do is I will just create cards and list and launch them on my YouTube channel as I create. So I will be creating some Christmas cards as well, but probably not in a series format because it takes just too much organization. All right, so my spiders are going to be the inside. Takes just too much organization, you guys. All right. And then, so what has everybody been working on? Anything exciting? So I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm going to be going back on to Craft Roulette in October. So I already have a spot. And I'm also going to be joining, what do they have? They have like a Inktober events. So I'm going to be participating in an Inktober event. So I just got asked to do that. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say what company I'm doing that for, so I won't yet. But I'm going to be participating in that. So that should be fun. Okay, trying to decide if I want my books to close. Let's see, just thinking here. Yeah, I guess so. Hold on a second. Alright, so I went and grabbed some of this ribbon, so it will tie my book. Yeah, I guess, Kim, there's like, let's see, what are we in? We're in September. So Stamptember, Inktober, and December, I guess. I mean, everybody has a play on words, right? But so yeah, so there was a company that's going to be doing, and I guess, you know, like you can see the play on words. Stamptember is all about stamping, and then Inktober is about inks, and then December is going to be about dyes. So I don't know if it's quite like Oktoberfest, Kim, or who asked that? Jim. because there's no beer involved. But that would be fun, right? I guess there could be beer involved, right? I mean, we can always have our beverage of choice when we're crafting. All right, so just get this down. All right, so these are going to be, this is the base of the card, or the book, I should say. So Inktober is a worldwide thing started by Jake Parker. Who's Jake Parker? I don't even know who that is. All right, so let's trying to adjust this. All right, see, I've already messed it up. It's a nice thing about wet glue. All right, so let me think about this. So I want this to be on the outside. All right, sorry guys. Sometimes when I'm crafting and talking, it doesn't always work out. There we go, putting that in the middle. So yeah, so there's, so I guess, yeah, somebody invents a play on words, right? And then everybody jumps on. So I'm going to be participating and doing a tutorial for a company for that. So that should be fun, right? All right, so, okay, so that's better. So I want my stars to be on the outside. All right, so there is that one. And then this one, let's make sure we get this right. And I don't normally, I know that they have like specialty offerings of kits and whatnot, but I don't necessarily like to create using a stamp set that's no longer going to be offered, because you know what's the fun of that, right? I mean, you see something fun, you want to be able to, I don't want to say copy it, but get inspiration. And then when those products aren't available anymore, that's kind of a bummer, right? I mean, at least I think so. So I don't normally participate in those temporary stamp releases, but I know a lot of people love that. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, so as I get more information, I'll give you guys information on the event. But it's a major company, so you guys probably are gonna know them. So yeah, so that's kind of what it is, Don. So yeah, the event that I'm going to be involved with, it's like a tutorial event. So I had to pick what I wanted to teach, and then it's kind of like that. So yeah, exactly. All right, so are you guys following me here? So here's the front of the book, and here's the back, and then we have a little tie. So not too bad, right? Pretty easy. Okay, so let me get out my inky ink to distress my edges. So like I said, I have 2 of these kits that I just found and I put in the shop, and the designer paper will be a little different for each kit, but it is Halloween, and this is your tutorial on how to put the books together. So yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start putting away my Halloween items. It's funny, as a maker, you're always, you're always creating a month ahead of the actual holiday. I had to turn on my fan. So you're actually you're creating a month ahead, a month ahead of the actual holidays. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to start putting away my Halloween items and jump into Christmas and fall. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my book binding on. And it's already got the little score lines. But I'm going to help it along a bit here. All right, so just to help it. All right. So Jim's asking, Anne Griffin released a regular item and a holiday theme item on HSN. Nope, I think I lost the message. All right, so I started to read the message and then it disappeared. All right, so there's my book binding. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this on. Now, let's see what I'm going to use. All right, so I use my glue, but I also like to use this just to kind of help keep it down while the glue is drying. And I don't know, maybe that's crazy, but that's just what I do. All right, so I'm just going to add this. And it's just a little something to help it keep in place while the glue is drying. I probably don't even need it, but this is just what I do. So I just started watching a series. Hold on, let me think about this first and then I'll tell you what I started watching. Okay, so I'll get my glue. This is right side up. Okay. All right, so we'll let that sit a minute. So I started watching a series called The Handmaid's Tales. Handmaid's Tales. It's on Hulu. Are you guys familiar with that series? I had watched I guess it's like five seasons now, and I had watched the first season, gosh, a while ago, and then I heard somebody talking about it being on the 5th season, and I'm like, what? So I went And we don't typically watch Hulu because of all the commercials, but my husband just subscribed where it's commercial free now. Um, so yeah. So it's 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 an interesting concept, to say the least, of the series. So I guess there was like a war or something, or a war going on, and women started becoming infertile, right? So they couldn't have babies anymore. So this radical group somehow takes over. I'm not really sure exactly how it happened, but the group took over, and women that had had babies in the past, I'm trying to explain it here, um, were like captured or something, and they became, I guess there's like a scripture in the Bible or something that somebody couldn't have a baby, so, you know, her sister became the donor mom or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, the handmaidens are now used to reproduce, so they belong to families. It's kind of creepy actually, but it's an interesting story. But yeah, so I guess there's five seasons now, and I'm rewatching the first one just to remind myself of the story. But that's what I've been doing in my free time. All right, so there is my book. All right. Shining Girls. Haven't heard of Shining Girls. There was another series out there called The Yellow Jackets. It was about a girls' soccer team. Has anybody seen that or started that series? I'll tell you a little story on that in just a minute. All right, so I'm gonna put that aside to dry. Now we can start playing with the pages. All right. So here's all my little bits and bobs, right? I got a lot of stuff in this kit. So you're gonna have pages that are gonna fit in here. So let me just figure this out. So there's 3 signatures, so that's just what I'm figuring out here. Let's see. Okay, just trying to do this here. So, all right, so there's that. Cats, orange, we'll do that one there. Just want to kind of mix it up a bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll have 3 on each. This is an extra one, I guess. We'll put aside. I think I'll put that there and that there. All right. So, started the Yellow Jackets is, yeah, you know what, Don? Okay, so you know the story. So we watched the first 2 episodes, and we were watching it, I want to say, on Plex. And we went to watch the third one, and all of a sudden they wanted to charge us. And we're like, what? What the? You know, I mean, they hook you. It's like a hook and switch or something. So, you know, we have enough subscriptions. We're not going to buy another subscription to another streaming platform. But I was ticked because they hooked you in and then they want you to pay. So I guess I don't get to 1, 2, 3. I guess I don't get to finish it off. Kind of bummed. All right. So I think I have too many here. 1, 2, 3. All right. So sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out my colors here. All right. So there's my 3. All right. And then I'm going to do trying to get myself together. Okay, then we'll do that and that. All right, and then we'll do this, 2, 3, and then this. All right, so that's how it's gonna work. Okay. All right, so get my scoreboard out. Alright, so, and again, you've already got the score line, but I'm just going to help it along here. There's 1, 2, and then 3. I can't wait till it starts cooling off in here so I can go back to my flannel. It's been so warm in here. Alright, so this is going to go in half. Yeah, I figured that's what we would do, Dawn, is we would just keep checking back because eventually they all end up on each other's platforms. But yeah, we were a little irritated, to say the least. Okay, so there's that signature, that signature. And then this one. Pluto is free. I don't even know that platform. I'll have to see if we even have that. Alright, so that'll go like that. See, so this goes together pretty easily. It's cutting out all the paper that takes time. And I've done that for you. Alright, there we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? All right, people. That's the way it goes. Okay, so now that I've got my, I know, right, Kim? It really frustrates me. I should know better too. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind paying for platforms, but I don't need every platform in the book. All right, so now this is where this comes into play. So I'm gonna get a needle. You don't really even need a needle, but since I have a few pieces of paper, I thought it might be easy, but let's see. So how should I do this? Let me get a needle. So these are from my journal books. And this is twine, so it's pretty thick. All right. And then I'm just going to, these are going to tie on the outside, so let me see about this. So they're going to tie on the outside, so I want to start on the back. And then I'll put this through here, and then I just got to figure out how to tie these. Let me just think about this. So yeah, when I do these, I do them individually, but I want to figure out how much I need here. So I probably, sorry guys, I'm just concentrating here, so maybe a little less. All right, so that should be fine, right? So there's one. And you can tie these different ways. You can tie them on the inside. You know, I like the bows on the outside. So there's a lot of ways you can do it. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. So maybe I'll just leave that for right now. And I'll do the next one. All right. Oh, it's warm in here. Whew. Okay. So I'm just trying to thread this needle. Again, I'm using twine, so it's a little thick. All right, so now book number 2, or I should say signature number 2. All right, so well, goes this way. I want to make sure it's not upside down. All right, so there's this one, and here's number 2. there's number 2. Get that needle out. Not usually this flimsy, but trying to stay on camera for you guys. All right, so let me just match these up, make sure that they're all the same size. I guess it would help if I look at the right ones. Okay, so there's those 2. Let me just pull these through. Is that? Oh, there's that. Okay, so there's 2 of them. And now for the 3rd one. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just trying to thread that needle again. Go to the other side. Okay, there it is. Oh my goodness. All right, so there's number 3. So again, starting from the outside. See, if I was taping a video on this, you guys, I'd be doing lots of editing in between my threading of the needle, but you guys get it live, so you get to see real time. All right, so there's all 3 signatures attached. Let me just go ahead and try to line these up here. Yeah, I love bundling up, Dawn. I prefer cooler weather than hotter weather. That's for sure. All right, so I'm just pulling this tight here. And there's a lot of ways you can do this book. You can tie these individually if you wanted to, you know, like this. You can tie them 3 at a time, which is what I'm going to do here. But there's a lot of ways that you can do this book. All right, so just kind of pulling snug here. And then I'm going to do a knot just to keep it tight. So snug. Let's see here. Sometimes you need an extra finger. I know, I used to get my husband and I'd say, hey honey, come give me your finger. And he's like, what? And I don't want you to flip me off, I just need you to hold this down. All right, so there we go. And then I'll trim this. So that's how easy this little book goes together. And then of course you're gonna have your little tie here to keep it closed. And I'll trim everything. But isn't that cute, you guys? So yeah, so I'll trim it down and we're gonna decorate it. But I wanted to show you how easy it is to put it together. And like I said, I've got 2 of these. So if you want one of these, they're in the shop right now. And I think I put a link in the description below. And if I don't sell them, I'm going to make the books and I'm going to put them in my Etsy shop. But all right, so let's decorate this. So I have these little, I think I shared these with you. I have these little mummies that I made, and then I made them into stickers. And I think I'm going to put, a little mummy here. Or maybe a paper doll. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we've got to play with. I've also got paper dolls. I don't know. Should we do a paper doll, or should we? Oh, maybe we need to do a paper doll. Let's see. Hey, EC, how's it going? All right, so, ooh, he's kind of creepy looking, huh? They're cute. Should I go with the paper dolls, you guys? Spooky, spooky. Wicked. See, I don't want to take away from the background because I like that background, but the black and white looks really good against this, so I may just go with the paper dolls. It does got the Addams Family vibe, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right about that. Fun, fun. Look at, and Tim's, I love how he reuses. So this little face here is this little girl. Alright, so maybe we'll just, I don't know. Something like that, maybe. See, she's got her hand up, so she's got to kind of be, I don't know, doing something like that. Maybe something like that. All right, I think that's what we're going to do. So let me go ahead and, I'm not going to put too much ephemera on the background just because I like those bats. So we'll do this here, and then this little girl here. It's fun, isn't it? All right, and let's see, should I put, I don't even think I'm going to put a little tag. All right, so there is that. Okay, so there's my paper doll that I decided to use. And then let's go back to the kit. All right, so I have a little charm that I'll have to add. And then these are little pockets that can go in here. So little pockets, little pockets. Let me see how I want to do this. Should I put my pocket in the beginning? guess I could, right? The back binding, Suzanne, is part of a die, but you could probably make it yourself. I've made these myself. So just measure out your book and how much you need, and it's like a quarter, I don't know, quarter of an inch, and just score it yourself. I mean, I've made these on my own, um, but yeah, you could probably make it on your own if you just want the back binding. So not a lot of people necessarily ask for just the back of the, the binding on the back. So I don't have that in my shop. And then this little pocket is great because you can put like the little tags and whatnot in there. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I'm just digging through it. I got a lot of stuff. All right, and then I got these little tabs here that help turn the pages. So let's go ahead and put those in. All right. Whew, I am hot. All right, so that is gonna go here. Tab number 1. And then tab number 3, because this is going to go on the back. Alright. So there's that. See what I'm doing here? And then the middle one will go in the middle. So we're making, we made chili over the weekend, and our homemade chili is so good. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna make homemade meatloaf tonight. And my husband found a recipe, hold on here, that has cream cheese in the middle of the meatloaf. Have you guys ever heard of that? Cream cheese in the middle of your meatloaf? So we're gonna try that tonight. It's kind of interesting. All right, so that's pretty good, I think, right? My little tabs. I don't want them to hang out too far. I love those little guys. Look how fun they are. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's, oh, I'm so stinking hot. All right, and happy Halloween. Like that. Maybe we'll put that like, I don't know. Let's see what we're going to do. I think I'm going to use more of my paper dolls on this. Let's figure it out. So I've got these little things here that are like, what are they? They're like little, I don't know, like texts that you can use. And then you can also use the ephemera to decorate, you know, your background. So, you know, this can go right here. That. Let's see. All right, I gotta turn the air conditioning up. Hold on a second. All right, I had to turn up the air conditioning because I'm dying. Yeah, Cordelia, I don't mind fussy cutting, but I hear you, girl. All right, so there's that. All right, so this should be dry by now. Let's see if we can put something here. I think I'm gonna round my corners. And a lot of this stuff is in my shop. Like these little tags here are in my shop. Toad tongues. That's funny. Toad tongues. All right. So, ticket. Let's stick out a little bit. Now these you can create. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, you can make a little pocket, I guess, or a little tuck. Let's see. And then I'll just put a little, I like putting these little library cards in my journals. Especially if it's like a little gift for somebody. It's cute. Alright, so let's see if we can figure this out. 1.5 maybe. And I think I'll cut this just a little bit. Reround my corners here. All right, so this is going to be like the little, I don't know, what do you call it? The library thing. So put that there. like that. Stick them in it. But you guys get the idea, right? Just you can decorate the little books however you want. Should this, I don't know if this should go in the front or the back. Maybe the back. Keep the front clear. So that's my little library card. I might trim that just a bit. Just a teensy weensy bit. Okay. And then that'll go there. Alright. Cute. And okay, so there's my little library card. What else do I got going on here? To make a pocket. Let's see if I can make a pocket. Yeah, I can make a pocket. I can make a pocket. Just cut off a little bit here. Where do I want my pocket? Do I want my pocket here in the beginning? Or do I want my pocket here? I don't know yet. I guess I'll put my pocket right there. A little trim. It's pretty good, I think. I think I want my pocket on the inside though. Maybe right there. Trim it a little bit more. Okay. All right. And then I'll just add my glue. How am I for time, you guys? Hold that there. So I've been going, about an hour. Pretty good. So Shara, you're asking about the scan and cut. You can buy it directly from Brothers. Yeah, so you can go to the website and look for your model. You should be able to buy your mat. But yeah, Brothers was clever because yeah, they make you they make you use their mat, so it won't work without the exact mat that you need. So you got to be careful. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna put the Happy Halloween right there. Okay, so Happy Halloween will go right there. This was one of my very first digitals that I made, you guys, this Happy Halloween. When I first started out. I don't even think I had Photoshop at the time. And bats. Creepy bats. Should that be another pocket, maybe? Another pocket there. But yeah, so I mean that's what's cute about this book is you could decorate it however you want to, and there's just lots of little bits and bobs in the kit. So okay, so there's another pocket, and what else do I got? Oh, I like this. This is like a little journal saying. So I'll stick that there. I think I'll let that dry a minute. All right, what else do I have left here? This, all sorts of stuff, right? So I can do a little journal page. Let's see, maybe we'll do a little journal page right here. I think for this I'm going to do that little pull out. Let's see, maybe something like this. And then that way you can pull the journal card out if you want to. Put that like that. What else do I got? What else do I got here? Let's see. I'll do a little thing here. All right, so this is what I was talking about, the little, ooh, maybe I'll do that side. Yeah, the little tab, and then you can stick things underneath it. So I'll just put that right there. And then it just becomes a little tuck. Just like that. All right, what do we got? What else we got? What else we got? We got some tags. So yeah, so you don't have to use everything in the kit. It's just, I like having all this stuff in here just because, you know, that way you have choices for the way you want to decorate it. This a little pocket here I'm going to stick. So this is cute. It says, with vampires, monsters, and witches galore lurking behind every closed door, as you knock, beware the host. Let's see. As you knock, beware the host. Will they be friendly or a ghoul or a ghost? Will they bear treats of candy and toys, or will they pounce on little girls and boys? The pumpkins shoo. They're happy to play, or are they a trick to attract their prey? Let's see. Knock carefully, dear children, and be ready to run. Should a hobgoblin ants are looking for fun. Just how fast can your little legs go? Could they outrun a werewolf? Should one open the door? Beware the black cat, should he make himself known. For near this house he is likely to roam. Happy Halloween to all who may knock, from all who are watching around the clock. Isn't that a cute little insert? All right, and that's gonna go right there. Okay, stick it right there. Yeah, Sherry, if you look at what your scanning code is, a CM350, Brother should tell you. I mean, when you order your mat, it should tell you which one you're ordering it for. So you really should be okay. You just gotta, make sure you're paying attention to what you're ordering. Let's see, and did I have another pocket around here? There's another pocket right there. All right. And then this is just extra stuff, I guess. That'll pocket there. All right, you guys. So I think that's gonna do it. Let me throw my little tags in here. I'm gonna add a few more paper dolls though. This could be like right here. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's add some paper dolls to this one. Creepy. All right, so yeah, we'll do this one here. She looks wicked, doesn't she? So does anybody out there send Halloween cards? I know we all like making the Halloween projects, right? But does anybody actually send Halloween cards to anybody? Just curious, because I know I don't. And if you are interested in doing a Halloween exchange with me, let's exchange emails and we'll do a Halloween card exchange. Wicked. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So there's that. Let's see. So there's that one. And let's see. To your nieces and nephews, that's cool. Yeah. Tim went bat crazy this year, didn't he? I mean, all his little, he put bats on everything, it seems like. Halloween cards for the neighbor kids around the street. That's cute. Yeah. I send fall cards to my family, not so much Halloween cards. Alright, so there's, I think, what else can I do here? So I like to leave little areas, because I'm going to probably put this in my shop. But I like to leave areas for journaling and, you know, whatnot. And then normally what I do is I put this extra stuff in case whoever buys this wants to add more decorations. But yeah, it's cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Let's do one more paper doll group here. What can we do? What can we do? Maybe something like that. I like the kids. Ooh, creepy, creepy, creepy. Maybe something like that. What do you guys think? Something like this for the background. Oh yeah. All right, so let's do that. We'll do this. Glue this down. We'll do this one. And I gotta get busy making my next video with my design team for next month. The shop gets really busy around this time, so I gotta make sure I stay on top of things. Because the time can definitely get away from me. Oh, and if you guys don't forget, on the 7 days of Halloween, if you want to be entered into my drawing, look for the link in the description box on the videos. Also leave comments because that helps the video, but look for the actual entry for the giveaway. Let's see. These were part of my apothecary kit. These are my leftovers. I made my own chipboards because you can't buy them anymore. I loved when Tim had the whole set of chipboards, but he doesn't offer those anymore, so I make my own. I make my own. That's the way they're gonna be. You guys have seen how I do the little touch of blood, right? elixirs and potions. Alright, so that's just a sticker. And okay, got that. Got my little card there. Sometimes I don't know when to stop because I like decorating. It's just fun, like decorating with all this little stuff. Poison. Alright guys, so the only thing left to do is to add my charm, which is around here somewhere, but I'll get that added, and then trim the twine, and then I think I'm good. Let's see. What do you think? Yeah? You like it? It's kind of fun, right? That would be a cute little thing to put things underneath. We'll see. Alright, so I think that will probably do it. Let me just tie this up. Trim this down a bit. Alright, and then something like that, right? Something like that. All right, so that's it, guys. So here is my little Halloween book with all my little ephemera pieces in there. If you want to make your own, like I said, I have 2 more left. I'm gonna put some more stuff in here, but they are in the shop if you want to make your own. But yeah, so that's what happens when you clean out your room. You find things you forgot about. I hope you guys all have a great week. So 7 days of Halloween will continue to go all week long. And then after the last video, which is, I guess, next Friday, right? I'll do a drawing like a week or so after that. But that's it for today. Hope you guys liked what I did today, making this little book. It's like the Addams Family. I love it. But yeah, and this is going to head over to the shop. But don't forget, if you want to get yours, these are in there right now. All right, guys, and I'll even stick some paper dolls in here for you guys too. Okay, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great week. And we shall see you next Sunday, right? Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.